Consumer satisfaction is a level of happiness that is experienced by a consumer by using a product or a service. Consumers' expectations are not met. So what happens if a product doesn't meet an expectation of a consumer? Then he is going to end up with dissatisfaction. So a customer also, he keep on updating from time to time. His expectation keep on changing from one generation to other generation. Hello everybody, a warm welcome to one and all. I am Mr. Hemant Kumar from Department of Commerce and Management, Vidhyaashram First Aid College, MYSURU, the Temple of Excellence. In today's session, we are going with the subject Consumer Behavior, that is Unit 5, Consumer Satisfaction and Consumerism for 5th semester B.BA students. This is agenda of today's session. We are going with the concept of consumer satisfaction and consumer dissatisfaction. In today's session, we are going through two concepts, that is consumer satisfaction and consumer dissatisfaction. So, under the concept of consumer satisfaction, we are going to study working towards enhancing consumer satisfaction. Means, what are the things that we have to do to satisfy customer? Means an entrepreneur must do to satisfy customer. When it comes in terms of consumer dissatisfaction, sources of consumer dissatisfaction, which are all the factors that is going to influence for the dissatisfaction of a consumer. These are all the things that we are going to cover in today's session. Consumer satisfaction. As I said, we are going through two concepts. Number one, consumer satisfaction. Number two, consumer dissatisfaction. Right? So, what is this consumer satisfaction? What is this consumer dissatisfaction? Consumer satisfaction is a level of happiness that is experienced by a consumer by using a product or a service. In the same way, consumer dissatisfaction, it is opposite to consumer satisfaction. It is a level of unhappiness that is experienced by a consumer by using a product or a service. A customer or a consumer, he purchase product, he consume product. So after consumption, he must end up either with satisfaction or dissatisfaction. So if he is happy by using the product, he is going to end up with satisfaction. He is not happy with the product, he is going to end up with dissatisfaction. This satisfaction and dissatisfaction are the two factors that is going to influence a product. It is going to influence a sales, marketing, advertising, and also a brand value of the product, right? So, there is a factor that influence customer satisfaction. There are two factors that influence customer satisfaction or dissatisfaction. Point number one, that is expectation of a consumer, right? Point number one, expectation of a consumer. Point number two, performance of a product. There are two factors that influence customer satisfaction. First one, it is expectation of a customer. Second one, performance of a product. Satisfaction or dissatisfaction of the customer, it depends upon two factors, right? So, if a performance of a product is more than expectation of a customer, customer is going to end up with satisfaction, right? If a performance of a product is more than expectation of a customer, he is going to end up with delight or a satisfaction. If a performance of a product, it is less than expectation of a consumer, then consumer is going to end with dissatisfaction. These are the two factors that lead for a satisfaction or dissatisfaction. I repeat, there are two factors which influence satisfaction or dissatisfaction of a customer. First one is performance of a product. Second one is expectation of a consumer. If a performance of a product is more than expectation of a consumer is going to end up with delight or satisfaction, right? So, if a performance of a product is less than expectation of a consumer is going to end up with dissatisfaction. Hence, these are the two factors that lead for satisfaction or dissatisfaction. So first concept, customer satisfaction. What is this customer satisfaction is? Customer satisfaction is defined as a measurement that determines how happy customers are. So as I said, it is a kind of a measurement of satisfaction, how happy a customer are with using our product or a service. Okay, so there is a level of happiness, whether a customer may feel a product is better, he may feel product is very good or product is excellent, right? So it is a level of happiness that is experienced by a customer or a consumer by consuming the product or service. So, and also it is the obligation of entrepreneur to take a feedback from its customers, right? So if there is any loophole in a product, if there is any problem with the product, right? So he may overcome such kind of a loophole or a problem, right? So customer satisfaction information including surveys and ratings. So he is going to conduct a kind of survey to collect information from the customer directly or indirectly, whether it is through online or offline mode. And also a customer, he is going to rate a product. As we know, if we purchase any kind of a product, based on our experience, we are going to give star rating to the product, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, right? So it is like a rating methodology, means it is going to measure a satisfaction of a customer. It helps company to determine how to best improve or changes its product and services. Is there any changes that has to be made in product or a service? Is there is any improvement that is required to be made? So he's by collecting the information, by collecting the review of the customer, he is going to decide further. Consumer satisfaction refers to a degree of contentment or a fulfillment. It is a kind of fulfillment of a needs and wants of a customer or a consumer that a consumer experience after making a purchase, right? So how can a customer or a consumer, he can experience a product or a service after only making a purchase decision or purchasing product or using a product or a service. So after purchasing a product and also using such a kind of a product or a service, only then he can decide the value of a product or a worth of a product. It is a subjective assessment of whether a product or a service met, right? So it is a subjective assessment to know whether it is meeting a expectation of a customer or it had exceeded satisfaction of a customer or fell short of the customer's expectation. Like it is going to decide a expectation of a customer whether a product is going to reach out expectation or it is not going to reach it. It is going to decide whether a customer is end up with satisfaction or dissatisfaction. Is it reaching, it is beneficial for reaching a customer satisfaction or no? It is going to say a satisfaction level. Working towards enhancing customer satisfaction. So here this working towards customer satisfaction is like it is an effort that the seller is making to satisfy customer, right? So here there are various factors that we are going to consider under this. First one is product or a service performance. So customer satisfaction also depends upon a performance of a product or a service, how the performance is. So whether a product is reaching a quality standard and it is reaching an expectation of a customer, then he is going to end with satisfaction, right? So if a product doesn't meet a expectation of a customer, means what is the expectation of a customer? As we know, a customer always expect a better quality of a product with the minimum price. Means a customer, they are price sensitive and in the same way they are going to expect a very good quality of a product and also quantity of a product with the minimum price. So if an entrepreneur reach his expectation, definitely he will be his loyal customer, right? Customer service. So this customer service means the individual that they are going to work in a retail shop, they must help customer to make purchase decision by explaining all the features of a product, by conveying offers and discount, and also by influencing customer in a better way, means so that the customer may feel very comfortable to purchase a product, and also they must give true and fair information about the product. So they are not supposed to give a wrong or false information about a product just for the sake of selling a product, right? So if they behave politely, if they are very good with the customer, definitely a customer, he can visit again and again a same shop. Value for money. So whatever a goods or a service that is purchased by a customer, he must feel worth for a money that he had afforded. Means he is going to afford money to satisfy his needs. So he must feel satisfaction after affording the money to purchase a good or a service, right? So it is a kind of a satisfaction. So means there are number of price sensitive customer who expect a good quality of a product with minimum price. So if we satisfy such kind of a customer, they become loyal customer for the particular product, right? So they keep on purchasing the product again and again. Reliability and durability. So based on reliable features and durability of a product, a customer get satisfied. Say for an example, while purchasing a cell phone, most of the customer, they prefer Samsung brand, because Samsung is one of the brand which is going to give a durable mobile with a affordable cost, right? So a build quality and a performance of a mobile is comparatively better when compared to other brand, right? So here a customer want a reliable product and also durable product. So that is a reason why people move towards a particular brand of product, because if I purchase a Samsung mobile, I can use more than 5 years, right? If I go with any kind of other brand, I may not use more than 1 or 2 years, right? If I afford for a Samsung mobile, I can use more than 5 years. I can take the benefit of a product more than 5 years. Why? A customer, they are going to purchase a product for a durability of product. Means if a product is durable, if it satisfies a customer, he is going to become a loyal customer. Convenience. So it must give its features, characteristics, or services as per a convenience of a customer, because we know a business is customer centric. Whatever a good that is demanded by a customer, a business is going to provide as per a convenience of a customer or a consumer. Brand reputation. Customer satisfaction also depends upon a brand reputation. Say for an example, most of the people, they prefer Apple iPhone to purchase, right? What is the reason? Just because of a brand reputation. Because if there is a brand reputation, build quality of a product will be good, and the features that is included in a product will be good, and also that product will be more durable. They can use for a longer period of time, right? So which are all the factors that is going to influence a brand reputation? One is build quality of a product, durability of a product, and also satisfaction of a customer. If a build quality is good, customer gets satisfied, the customer can afford any amount of money to purchase such a kind of a product, right? So if a customer gets satisfied, he can purchase simultaneously. Communication and transparency. So entrepreneur, he must be very transparent towards his customer, because whatever information that he give towards a product features, towards a product nature, or a users of a product, it must be transparent, and he must give fair and true information. He must not mislead his customer by giving a fake informations, right? He must be very honest while providing the information to the customer. Innovation. So a business is a dynamic environment. It keep on changing from one time to another time, right? So a customer also, he keep on updating from time to time. His expectation keep on changing from one generation to other generation. And in the same way, so there must be innovation in the product life cycle. There must be innovation in the product, right? So if there is a innovation, if there is a upgradation, a customer, he will be a loyal customer, and customer get satisfied. Customization and personalization. So whatever a product that a company is going to provide to customer, So it must be as per convenience of a customer, as per need, wish or want, taste and preferences of a customer, right? So here a customer is not okay with the product. We are supposed to tailor a product, means we are supposed to make certain changes. There is a flexibility, right? So we are supposed to make certain changes as per the convenience of a customer. Say for an example, a particular product is liked by a particular group of customer and it is not liked by a one particular group of customer, right? So a single product a company is going to launch means it does not mean that all the customers that is available, they are going to purchase the same kind of product, they are going to like a same kind of product, right? So according to some kind of customer it may be right product, according to some group of customer it may be a wrong product, right? So the entrepreneur, he must tailor the product and facilitate to its customer so that he must feel comfortable to purchase such a kind of product. Post-purchase support. So these are the extra facilities that is provided or facilitated by a entrepreneur for the benefit of customer, like warranty or a guarantee facility or a service facility that is provided by a entrepreneur. Hence, these are all the factors that is going to help to enhance customer satisfaction. So, if an entrepreneur, he adopt this whole system and follow these all the things systematically, so he can reach out a satisfaction of a customer. What happens if a customer gets satisfied? He will be a loyal customer for the brand and he keep on purchasing a same kind of a product or a same brand of product again and again simultaneously. Hence, he must use some kind of a skills for the adoption. Customer dissatisfaction. As I said, it is the opposite of customer satisfaction. If a customer is happy with the product, so satisfaction. Unhappy with the product, dissatisfaction, right? Customer dissatisfaction refers to the displeasure or unhappiness that is experienced by customers with a product or a service, right? So it is a kind of unhappiness, dishonor sense that is experienced by a customer by using a particular brand, product or a whole product of a particular brand, right? So if he is not okay with the product, he is going to end up with dissatisfaction. It occurs when consumers' expectations are not met. So what happens if a product doesn't meet an expectation of a consumer? Then he is going to end up with dissatisfaction, as I explained. And they feel that the value that they received falls short at what was promised or anticipated. So while purchasing a product, while affording a product, there is a sense of expectation in the minds of a customer based on the budget, based on the particular brand image, right? So what happens if a product doesn't meet his expectation? Then he is going to end up with dissatisfaction. Dissatisfaction can arise from various factors including product quality, customer service or pricing. So these are all the factors that is going to influence dissatisfaction of the customer. Starting from product quality. If a product quality is not good, dissatisfaction. Customer service. If a customer service is not good, is going to end up with dissatisfaction. And in the same way, pricing. He is going to afford more price to get a bad quality of a product, then again he is going to end up with dissatisfaction. And in the same way, if an entrepreneur, he is going to give a good quality of a product and he is going to fix a highest price, definitely customer is going to end up with dissatisfaction, right? So because most of the customers, they are price sensitive, hence they want a good quality of a product with affordable price, right? Again, if there is no proper communication, if there is misleading advertisement, if an entrepreneur is going to misguide his customer by its features, product features, so a customer get dissatisfied. Again, or the overall customer experience. So it is a overall experience of a customer. Based on the overall experience of a customer, he is going to decide whether a product is satisfied or not satisfied. Sources of customer dissatisfaction. So these are all the sources that is going to influence dissatisfaction of a customer, right? So what happens, what lead for a dissatisfaction of a customer? Product or a service quality issue. So it is one of the problem that is faced by a customer that lead for a dissatisfaction. That is, product or a service quality issue. If a quality of a product is not good, then a customer is going to end up with dissatisfaction, right? Because he is going to afford with some expectation. If a product quality itself not good, he is going to give a bad review about the product, and hence he end up with dissatisfaction. Poor customer service. So these points are opposite for the point that we had studied in customer satisfaction. Satisfaction, dissatisfaction, right? So it is opposite for the satisfaction. So poor customer service. So if a customer service is not good in the retail shop, say for an example, customer visit a retail shop by some expectation to purchase product, right? So if a work culture or a behavior of individual in a retail unit, it is not good, he is going to end up with dissatisfaction, and he may never visit such a kind of shop again and again, right? Means when a customer visit a shop, when a customer visit an entrepreneur, so the entrepreneur must serve him by providing a facility, by providing a true and fair information. He must not misguide his customer. He must not misguide his customer by misleading advertisements, right? So hence a customer experience, poor customer service, he is going to end up with dissatisfaction. Misleading advertisement. So most of the customers, they go through misleading advertisements. Like a brand, it doesn't give true and fair information about that particular product, but he is going to misguide customer by its features or a benefit of a product. It is like a misleading advertisement. Means it is as per company law, this misleading advertisement is prohibited, right? Entrepreneur is not supposed to misguide his customer by misleading advertisement. Means he have to provide a true and fair information about the quality and uses of the product. Mismatched expectation. So if a performance of a product doesn't match expectation of a customer, leads for dissatisfaction. Supply chain issues. There is any issues with the supply chain, means while transferring the goods from a manufacturer to customer or a consumer, so if there is any mismatch with the things that is going to happen. Say for an example, it is the obligation of a retailer to maintain a sufficient stock as per the demand of a customer. What happens if he won't maintain a sufficient stock? The customer, he may change his mindset and shift towards other brand, right? So he is going to change his mindset and shifting towards other brand. Hidden cost. What is this hidden cost? Means entrepreneur, he must disclose the true and fair value of the product. Say for an example, I want to purchase two-wheeler. The value of two-wheeler is 2 lakh rupees. Right? So a value of a bike is 2 lakh rupees, where inside this 2 lakh rupees, all the costs are included. Say for an example, ex-showroom value, RTO charges, insurance charges, and also tax that must be included in this amount, which they are going to show in a advertisement, right? So most of the times what happens, they are going to show a value of 2 lakh rupees in advertisement, but in reality, if they enter showroom to purchase that product, they are going to say there are some hidden charges that must be bared, excluding the cost of the particular product. Say for an example, 2 lakh rupees plus they are supposed to bear 45,000. So the customer get dissatisfied if a hidden cost is included in a product. Means they are supposed to disclose all the cost that must be bared by a customer, right? So they are not supposed to say, no, they had mentioned only so and so cost, but these costs are not included. These are the extra cost that you are supposed to pay. They are not supposed to say in such a way. If it is going to happen, the customer is dissatisfied. Lack of innovation or updates. So entrepreneur, he must give a updated version for his customer, to serve his customer, right? So as we know, business environment is dynamic environment, not static. It keep on changing from time to time. Data security concern. Each and every company have its private information as per privacy policy. Means each and every company must maintain its own secrets in privacy, right? So it must not disclose in public. Means if a company disclose secrets in public, a customer get dissatisfied. It is a reason for dissatisfaction of a customer. Unresolved complaint. Okay, so there is a complaint for the product. As I said, entrepreneur is going to take a feedback from its customer, but there is a complaint from the end of customer, but there is no response from the entrepreneur. Then customer is going to end up with dissatisfaction, because the customer, what he wants is the response from entrepreneur, right? So if a response is good, customer end with satisfaction. Hence, these are all the sources of factor which lead for dissatisfaction of customer. In next session, we are going with concept of customer complaint. Under concept of customer complaint, we are going to go with types of customer complaint, and also we are going with the concept procedure to deal with customer complaints. These are the two topics that I am going to cover in next session. Thank you.